In my line of work, I've met a lot of successful people in a variety of businesses. Contrary to what you might think, I don't spend all my time with oil and gas people. I like to branch out, to diversify, to see what other people are up to. A lot of that time is spent talking about business, for sure. But there are also plenty of social opportunities to be had. The great thing about spending time with the kinds of people who have had the foresight and the ingenuity to become successful in their chosen field is that there are similarities among all of us, and we can learn from each other. There are very few of us who are too proud to take advice from other people or to apply what someone has done in their field to our own. When you spend as much time in a singular industry as I have, you get to know it inside and out. You see the good and the bad, the light and the dark, the booms and the busts. And from the investment side of things, you see how the deals are done. There's an expression that states there are two things you never want to see being made: laws and sausages. I'd add oil investment deals to that list. It can be an ugly business, particularly if you're the one investing. You don't often get to see behind the curtain, so to speak, to understand what money is going where, and more importantly, what the chances are that you'll actually see a return on your investment. You don't know exactly how much of your money is going straight into the pocket of the promoter and how much is being spent on the actual well. And you certainly don't know if everyone is telling you the truth or just making the deal look good and talking up can't-miss prospects because they are desperate for your investment. I kept working within this old model, but my heart was in it less and less, and it affected me personally. It got to a point where I spent about 2 years beating my head against the wall and trying to figure out a different way to do things. I wasn't sleeping well, my wife was concerned, and I spent all my time worrying. I kept asking myself, what can we do? I was starting to get concerned about the financial realities of the situation too. Money was going out hand over fist, but very little was coming in. I knew that traditional wisdom dictated that I should sell my clients hard, but I kept losing clients because they invested with me using the old model, and a lot of them had lost money. I didn't want to go back to the same people and start hammering them for more and more money, especially when I'd given some of them almost nothing to show for it in the past. And even if I had done that, I would have had a hard time getting people to invest because I'd lost faith in the process. It's hard to convince someone of something you don't believe yourself. I couldn't put everything I had into it because I felt deep down that it wasn't working. Couple that with the fact that people have far more options for investing their money than they used to, and I was really in a bind.